Emily from Emsbowandgo. Show you a simple bowl. I'm using 1 of 4 inch, and then 4 of 2.5, and then 6 of 5. I try to use a less ribbon, so whoever, if you have to buy, you don't have to buy that many, or you can add some your scrap ribbon too. We start with a 4 inch first. And this one I will do 8 inch loop only, or you can do 6 inch. So 12, then my tail will be 15 only. So like that, 15, and then you do half. Probably the other one is 16. Okay. Like this. You can cut all the tail together, or you can do as you go. I try to do them all together so it's easier, simple. For the 140, you can just cut them out, or you can stretch them out, straight out you by pulling both wire. See this? You just jiggle it. Then you can do the flat them on. Hey, I have my screen on the top because people want to see the screen on the top over the, so I cannot really see the wording. Welcome to join me. And here I'm doing all the tail together. Okay. And you can ducktail them first. I like to ducktail mine first, so it's easier. And then you can use whatever the internet purchase, so you can get to the grocery store, pick up the tray. You don't have to buy a particular tray to do it. Okay, I start with my 20 inch. Or you can, this one you can just use 18 because it's small. I use the 20. I like long. So you just do like that and put the ribbon in the middle and then go on both sides. Like that to tie your ribbon. And here's a 4 inch. When you do your 4 half, I try to make them uneven so it look nicer on you. And you just pinch it and put in here. See how I did? Then you do 2 loop, 2 tail. For the loop, I do the 6 inch, so my tail always 1 or 2 inch longer than loop, so it can see. Then I do the 7.5, almost 8. You just pinch it and then twist it, so the print side is down. And I go to the second compartments because the tail will stay on the first one. My loop will be on the second and third. So this will be 6. And then you twist again. So you see your print side will be up. And print side is up. The print side down. And then when you fold back, then you see it's here. Okay, 7 inch loop. You can just cut it like that, but I want to do 5 loop here to get my base full. So this will be 2. Second one go to the third compartments, and then your loop you go round. So you can just by looking how long your loop need to be. And then like that. So I want to make sure my base is full, so when you hang you don't see the back side of the wall. In this way I add 1 more loop. I need to twist it so the print side up, and then you come over around and you get your loop. And make sure your loop on top here is around here. See, This is how I measure how long the loop need to be. You can pull the ribbon longer and it's easier to handle, because this is a 4-inch one. Okay, so this is how it will be after you tie up. So if you don't have that many 4-inch, you can use 2 different 4-inch ribbons, or 3, or if you have just a piece like this long enough, you can just put them in. This I use less ribbon, so you cannot use the short fabric, the short ribbon you have left. And because the green here, the birds, I try to pull some. And same thing, this way I do the 1, 2, 3 all fill. Now I come to the second one. Okay, here, this is have a direction, so rather than, I should do different way. I cannot do the tail like how I want to do. Then maybe this, I can do the loops. Can I? Yeah. I made mistakes. People make mistakes. So if you have problem, you just fix it. I staple on the both side. Then I want the birds on the right side up. See? This may be a little bit. Okay, here. I have it little bit too short. So what I do, I just do like this. And I come back. You just leave it short in here. It will hide from you. Okay? So here, the tail, I have to do 2 different ways. I get the tail up. You just cut a long piece and get them in the right directions. I get them up here. So I have my 2 tail done. Then I go get another loop. I want to get what you can measure is you do the loop like this, to the length you want, and then come over. You make sure you keep 2 inch, because your loop will have to be puffy to look pretty. Then you overlap them. Stable. This way you can do for the arthritis people's hand. If you have arthritis, you cannot twist and hold, it's fine. You can cut and just make 2 loops and then make 2 long tail. Okay, this is the bird side I want. Okay, now I have 1 here, I got 1 here. So this is the second one. And then it's same thing. This bird, do they have directions? They have direction, or you don't need to be exactly same, it's fine. So like that. If you have wording, then you have to do the way I did just now. To make a long tail, just long like this, and then to make the loop. So now first one, I come back to the second one, and then just pinch, twist it, come back. When you put, try to get them in the cross shape, pinch and twist. You can push here and then stretch your loop so it will look nicer on you. Okay, and I want this up. So when you go up, your loop maybe need to be longer. You can position where you want to go as you go, because once it tie up, it will be the way you want to show. This is the hummingbirds or birds. This one will be just I put one side longer, one side shorter. So the last one I have this side shorter, then I got this side longer now. So now I'm the second finish. I'm going to the third one. And then you just pinch, twist. So I'm printed size up. This way when you fold, it's on the right side for you. Okay, like that. I want it to on the right side. You can fluff like this to get your print the direction you want if they have a one direction. Okay, like that. I use this one to pull all the color together, half, and then one side longer. I use this side longer, so I just alternate left, right. One side longer, one side shorter. You see, it's about an inch difference. Can you really tell? See? So it's a little bit uneven, but it's not that big difference. Okay. When you have less ribbon, some of ribbon you can repeat. So whatever the stock you have, you can use more. And you just pinch, twist. Then see, this is on print side up. Then when you do it, you pull over. The right side is up. And here, they combine with all the colors. So, like that. I want one more piece on the top, but I'm not going to do a loop or tail. I just do a piece, short piece. So if like you have piece left over, you can just do like this. So this is about 18 inch. Then you can just pinch it and put them in. So I have the color spread out all whole round bowl. Okay. And now I'm finished with my, I try to, this will be the 1.5. I should measure how long I need. This way you can just mark down how long you need, and then you can cut all the tails same. This is 32 inch. I will cut them all. So you don't have to do every time. But for this one, the bird's one, it will be different. The bird one will go direct. So, like that. And go up here. Then we get a loop, come back. I do 2 pieces like this to get my 2 loop, 2 tail. See this? So you do the direction, which way is the straight, this way. Then I come down on my second one, then 1 loop, 1 tail. Okay. Then the other one, same thing. Similar length. I go back to the third one. I should go to second one or first one. Okay. And this is the same one. Like that. It's the one direction because the loop coming up, so I stay on the first one and second one. Okay. It's okay if you just stay one on two, and later on when you do the other, you can put on the third. And if you don't have long enough, you can just short them like this. You short them, so it will just here. It won't see, but oh, I have this too long. That's why it's too short. Then now you can see the tail. Okay, these two is done. And then this is the tail. I have two. Get the two like this. No, this is half. Let's just go half here. And then I do because I use 1 and 2 a lot, so now I'm going to do using the third one. When you do it, try to make them cross, spread out. So you see it's spread out like this. So when you tie them up, it's already pre-shaped for you. Okay, like that. And this, the stay, I put this on the third, on the second, twist. So pretty much just 2 tail and 2 loop with the 2 small tail. If you use less ribbon, you can use 1 more repeat, and I want the color up there. So here I do like this, 1 loop, and you fold it. You fold your fabric back, then you get your right side up. So this, so you see my green spread out to the way I want. And now I come back with my focal point, because this is just a regular. I don't put any embellishments. Okay, this will be about same high. The loop is about 1/3 smaller to be your focal point, like this. Okay, it's put in the middle, and now you come with your 7/8, 5/8. If you don't have, you can use 1.5, but it's not that nice. If you have it, it's prettier. Should I put this in? I didn't put this in. Okay, I'm doing this 32. That's another good thing. If you forget, you can just add them in, lift them up and put them in. See this? I lift up. I put my, because my tail is here, and I just want a little bit this color to pull from the checker. So I just put the 2 loop. I'm using up the ribbon like that to go up. Okay, then I put the 4-inch back, my focal point back, and now I put the 7/8, 5/8, whatever the color go together. And I want to curve it, so I do 32, I do 42, 36, 8. This way I can curve them. Okay. This is just the tails. This is the gingham have the sugar finish on, so it's different. And you just go half, and then one side longer, one side shorter. Put them all in, and you get 2 loops like that. And then with the longer tail or shorter tail, it's up to you or based on what you have. You don't want to hold on the hand, then you just use the middle part to do it. You don't have to hold the hands, or you can put like that. And if you're halfway finished, you have to go, you can just leave it like this. Come back, whatever stage you have is fine. Same thing. Just 2 loops. Okay, this will be the simple one. And now you just lift up the bowl and then get the ribbon up, grab both sides. Okay, when you use it, you can use 20-inch Chanel, or you can use the wire, or you can use the fabric. I like the ribbon because it grabs the bowl better. And you just need to twist it a little bit so it gets small. It won't take the tension away from you. And when you tie, you see I go through the middle, from this left to the right, or from the right to the left, depend on you. And I just tie a little bit like this. And you can see it's offset, and you can shift a little bit. Now, before you straight, and then you put your finger in here, and then push up. And then you can yank this out, and this is screwed in, so it won't go away from you. Okay? Now, you just go tight a little bit. You pull, and then you go back. Make sure your knots are on the top 1/3. Like that. And once you're really tight, you can put double knots. Okay, if you have not long enough, you can just cut it here to be your hanger, or you can double knot like this for the hanger. Try to do it, you can untie, so coming year, people can bring it back if you sell, or if you yourself, you get some new ribbons, you want to add the new one, you can just untie and give them the new one to bring you a new life. Okay, so this is how it look at the back. And I will pull here and then hold this two. You just use the edge to edge and you stable. I show you why I stable it. I need to use the big stable on this one. Okay, this will be your top. Don't stable the top one, stable the back one, the back. Then the front of your bowl look more life. This way, if you stable them, you put outdoor, no matter how big the wind, it won't change your shape of the bowl. You just overlap a little bit. Try to keep your bowl look big. Okay. I do like this. See, I use the back one. Then in the front, you still have the one very can pop the bowl. And if the wire not straight, you just use 2 fingers to get it. And make sure every loop is tight. This way, you see, you're so easy to find your hanger. Okay, this is how the back will be. And now you just need to pretty much is pre-shape. You just need to make sure all the side one get some to the top. And if too long, you see you need some longer or not, If not, you can trim that off now for the tail. Just one little bit, but make sure you can see the tail. And if you have wording, you want to make sure the word are the right side up, not upside down. Okay. And then if too long, you can just put them to the other position, because when you cut them, you already decide where to go. That's why if they're in the wrong spot, then you can see it's a little bit longer than it should be. Means you need to shift that one. Okay. And then open them up so your bow looks fuller. This one have a little bit too short now. I try to alternate. See this one pink, one blue. So if it's different direction, then it look more interesting for your bow. So when you shape, you just like this. When I do, I make sure I have it spread out whole bow. So if they are in the wrong position, you just pull them back. Okay. Now my focal points here. I learned this from John Mark. He didn't use any embellishments, and I like my bow be a very big, colorful, and more interesting. So I use embellishment to bring it the colors, to bring the life. You can use the ribbon, same thing, to do it. And for this, you just make sure it all curve up and all the loop get open. You open it just by holding two hands to open up the loop like this. And then you want to spray, not all the tails stay together. Okay. Then this is my focal one. This one a little bit long. You can always hold the button and then trim them. See? Then for the extra length, you either to do curve like this, or you curve it. You do like that curve. Okay. Like that here. And I got longer here. And you use the one finger or two fingers. You do like this. You curve it to give you more interest in different density. And for the tail, what I will do, I will staple my 4-inch. Or you don't have to. If like this is very full, you just make sure it's spread out right. And then for the 7/8, I let them curve. If you have mesh, you can use the tube left over from the mesh, or even the kitchen towel, hand towel, the coat. And you just need to make sure the narrow one is on the top, so when you curve, you see it. Okay, later on I will do one more complicated one with the big bow maker to put the embellishment in there. Okay, this is how you guys like it? Do you like it? Simple one. Okay. Thank you for watching.